Hey, what's going on, you filthy beasts? Rise on here, and this is Uncle Merton and Baby Virgle. It's a visual novel created by a lol Vesparum on itch.io. So this looked kind of fun. I saw it when I was browsing on the Reddit. Just kind of chilling, doing some stuff. So I figured, why not give this game, a shot? Because it looks pretty dang cool. So I'm going to jump into it. I don't know how long it is, I don't know a whole lot of anything about it. The year is 1991. Aliens are here. Megacorporations reign. Religion is science. Magic is real. Cyberspace is the place. Conspiracies are true. And life, well, life is good. Suddenly a beekeeper is upon me. An incongruous sight in an office building. Well, I'm busy, sitting in my cubicle doing the normal thing, gazing off into space, feeling the minutes of my life die. I'm surrounded by the detritus of my job at bland generic consulting services, colorful plastic iconography, generic-looking cartoon mascots and slogans designed to get ahead of the curve, and decide the consumer's opinion before he has one. I guess the beekeeper is probably a mascot too. Maybe one of my colleagues is Excuse me, sir. Huh? There's an emergency, sir. A health emergency. We're here to help. What? A beekeeper is? This is a biohazard, sir. Biohazard suit, sir. We're FEMA. Oh, wait. There's a health emergency. Is it bad? I'm sure it'll be nothing, sir, but I do need to see an ID. Of course. Here. Jones Think of my mustache. Nice. Jones Merton. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. If you use the bathroom, wash your hands. What's going on? Wait, what's going on exactly? I mean, what's the health situation? It's nothing much. We're just, it's just routine. Routine? But what's the problem? What's wrong? We're still checking, sir. I'm sure it's nothing for you to worry about. But is it contagious? No, everything is just fine. Just wash your hand. If it's not contagious, why are you in a biohazard suit? Standard operating procedure. So is it, I don't know, what's going around these days? Is it aerosol AIDS or something? How do you, no, not at all. It's just some people coming down sick. Probably just something they ate. Yeah, so don't eat anything. And if you go to the bathroom, FEMA comes out because of food poisoning? If you go to the bathroom, wash your hands. Good day, citizen. Shaken by the news, I decide to lose myself in the workaday routine. So I get up from my cubicle and go to the water cooler to shoot the proverbial with my fellow drones. Oh, what the hell's wrong with this one? Down by the watering hole, I find a selection of my colleagues comparing the size of their weekends. There's Jill, a pretty easygoing all-American girl. Homunculus, one of those super active guys who's always, doing stuff with his time and making the rest of us feel bad. I bet he even likes his job, the fucker. And then there's Bob. Bob is such a cool guy. You don't always get that impression at first contact, but trust me, he's really, really nice. All-American Jill. And then the Crankosaurus fell down on Tiny Mama's throttle devil, crushing puny inferior Detroit vehicle under proud mechanical might. It was very fun all-American entertainment that I enjoyed very, very lots. That's pretty rad, Jill. I've always kind of wanted to try that myself, but driving one of those bad boys. Well, I'm happy you had fun, Jill, but that's a little too strong for my blood. To be quite honest, it's just so violent. I can never enjoy something like that. I just can't help feeling sorry for the other guy, Oh, come on, Bob, it's fun. Everyone knows what they're getting into. Yes, Bob, it is a spirit of healthy capitalist drive to compete with no concern for consequence, always seeking to maximize personal capital at the expense of the many. Well, sure, Jill, I get that, but I can't even watch horror movies or anything like that. I always feel bad for the dead people. Just because you don't know them doesn't mean they don't have a rich inner life. People who love them and who miss them when... So I went kayaking in the mountains with my bros. Man, it was really going great. All the splendor of nature and like that. But really fast and intense, really radical to the max. But then some fucking rednecks. Oh boy, Joe, I really don't like that language. Yes, I too find offensive. I also am redneck, as you say. You know, that word comes from their ancestors working the fields under the harsh sun. We should respect that proud heritage. That's true. You know, that word comes from their oh yeah, this is... Dude, what the hell are you guys talking about? Do you have any idea what these hillbillies did to us? Just because they think we, I don't know, disrespected them or something? Well, there you go, Joe. Everyone has feelings. Everyone looks at the world from their own window, you know? Sometimes when we think we've been wrong, it's important to stop and ask, did I wrong them first? I'm sure we didn't do anything to justify that pig thing they did to my friend Bob. Pigs are a part of their culture, Joe. We mustn't judge. Nobody died, right? What did you do that weekend, Bob? Oh, just my absolute favorite thing in the whole wide world, Jill. Quality time with my kids and giving the wife the appreciation she needs. My in-laws were in town too, and they're a blast. Your in-laws are a blast? They're positively a hoot. It was just wonderful. It was just a wonderful family weekend, you guys. You don't know what you're missing, all you bachelor types. Family is such a magical thing, and you're missing out. We had a really nice Sunday meal, too. Very low fat. Why, we just had some of these low-fat diet cookies, you know the ones. Well, I say some. Merton, dude, please, save me. Please tell me you did something awesome with your weekend. Just this one time, bro. Come on. Did you guys notice those biohazard suits walking around? Hey, Merton. Want a sip? It's a super healthy protein shake. Milkum just delivered a bunch this morning. I guess we have you to thank for that, huh, Merton? Sure, Bob. I always wanted to know what it's like to eat like a baby bird. As it turns out, not so great. The shake feels like reverse vomit and tastes like the feeling you get after cotton candy evaporates in your mouth. A sort of hollow frustration, but with vomit. Something that's awful better be healthy. What was that about biohazard suits? Yeah, some FEMA types. We're, well, there's a health emergency, they say. Oh my. What is this health emergency, Merton? Yeah, did they say what it was? The guy said it was just routine, just something people ate, so he says don't eat anything. What? Oh boy. Are you afraid now, Bob? I'm afraid now, Jill. Well, I'm sure I feel fine. Maybe you should throw up. Do you want me to help you throw up? Because I'll gladly help if I can. If you want. No, I'm fine. Did they say what it was? It could be anything, right? Yeah, I guess. Maybe we should just go back to work. Just keep our minds busy and wait for them to solve this. Yeah, let's. Back to the cubicle I go. As we head back to our cubicles, I find myself thinking about what a great guy Bob is. I don't know if you got that impression from the proceeding, but he is, Bob, just a genuinely wonderful person. A real credit to humanity. Bob, man, what a guy. It would be a real shame if something horrible were to happen to him. Foreshadowing. Oh my god, what's happening to me? Yep, it's from the shake. I turn back and see Bob feeling his face with trembling hands. There seems to be something there. What is plastic on your face, Bob? Plastic? Yeah, there's like plastic stuff coming out of your face. Oh! Gnarly. I'm so fixated on that tiny little fibers coming out on Bob's face, I barely noticed the two beekeeper guys walking up to him and putting their hands on his arm, gently pulling him along. You'd better come with us, sir. It's for your own good. What? What's going on? What is this stuff? Please, sir, we'd better take care of this someplace else. Oh man, Bob, your face! Bob's face is rapidly turning into a forest of spindly plastic fibers. His legs are trembling now, too. It seems like the beekeeper guys are half holding him up, like Bob would just collapse if they'd let go. Oh god. Come along, sir. Yes, sir, it's for your own protection. And for the protection of your colleagues, too. You should go with trustworthy agents of American authority, Bob. Needs of the many outweigh needs of the few, as Albert Einstein used to say, is American way. What? Bob's legs give out as the beekeeper guys drag him away. He seems to have fallen unconscious. Please go back to work, everyone. There's nothing to see here. Everything's all right. This only looks suspicious. Wait, where are you guys taking him? Sir, you are interfering with the proper execution of FEMA's containment protocols. Persisting with this behavior could endanger you and your coworkers. Are you threatening me? Sir, citizen, of course not. FEMA is here to help. My colleague is merely pointing out that although the situation is perfectly safe, utterly contained and of no worry to you or anyone, interfering with proper procedure could place you and your coworkers in danger. But especially you. Good day, sir. We'll be monitoring you for symptoms. Wait, I said dang, I said I'd take some of the shake. Wait a minute. Man, I liked FEMA better before they were privatized. Well, back to work then. And with that, we all go back to our cubicles. Behind us, spilling all over the frankly revolting felt-like carpet, is Bob's protein shake. There's gotta be something in there. Oh, so okay, so it's saved. I was confused there for a minute. It was loading. Okay. They say getting lost in your work is a good way to forget whatever's troubling you, and after what just happened, that sure sounds nice. Yep, so work. Oh boy. Boy howdy. Let's go to work. Yeah, this isn't going to be easy. My first challenge is finding the motivation to do this job that I love, and then once I manage to get the weights and burden of my own work ethic into some kind of lumbering, spluttering motion, I'll have to clear another obstacle, namely, I'm not sure what exactly my job really is, although I'm apparently very good at it. I am pretty sure I'm supposed to let everyone know the good news about Milkum. Good news at a time like this, when poor sweet Bob is apparently getting bundled into some grotesque plastic Christmas tree. Well, I force my fingers into motion, trying to channel some of the homunculus sickening lack of despair in the face of life. Hey everyone, the campaign is a hit. The last analytics show that nearly 30% of our customer base is willing to entertain the possibility that it is perhaps conceivable that maybe, probabilistically speaking, Milkum's food products do not contain any baby. You know, 30% was higher than I expected. To be honest, I suppose no one wants to think their favorite health food supplement contains more than the absolute minimal amount of baby. Anyway, there's still work to be done. Yep, work, lots of work, let's get to work. Working man Merton Jones, that's me. Man, I could really use a bathroom break right now. Too bad our productivity guidelines establish a pretty strict work-to-bathroom mandatory ratio. And I'm on the wrong side of it, so let's do some of that work everybody keeps talking about. I'll check my emails. From Mr. Mister to Merton Jones. Urgent matter regarding hedges. Dear Mr. Jones, it has come to my attention that you are falling behind on your assignment regarding the pruning of my hedges. It is imperative that my hedges get pruned today so that my night doesn't get ruined. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Prune my hedges so that my night doesn't get ruined. Anyway, good job with the Milkum account, Mert. Keep it up. And while we're at it, don't forget to prune my hedges. Smooth like a baby, man. Ha ha. Best regards, John Mr. Adams, Regional Branch Manager, Bland & Bland Consulting Service. Okay. I wish there was a shorter way to express laughter in electronic communications. That's my boss, John Mr. Adams. Goddamn weirdo. His emails give me a headache. I'm not even kidding, a real headache, man. Maybe it's the laughter. Oh, yes. So, from Bob Robertson, help a child stuck in cyberspace. What? Hello, everyone. Do you remember Janet, my neighbor? The one that made those great butterscotch cookies that I brought to work 2 months ago? Yeah, that one. Well, Janet is in a bit of a pickle right now. Her little boy Dexter went surfing on the internet and was zapped into cyberspace. She now needs $50,000 to rescue her child from the net. Apparently, her health insurance doesn't cover any sort of online accidents. I'm gathering money to help save her son's life. If you can find it in your heart, and your wallet, of course, to help, please contact me. I've already donated $500 to start it up, and remember guys, be the best you can be. Friendshiply yours, Bob. Yeah, send this to everyone you know. Let's create a chain of love to save little Dex. Oh, Bob, you poor bastard. Who's going to create a chain of love to save you, little Bob? Can love save you from face plastic? From the 14 Times News Roundup. Hello, dear reader. Here's a roundup of all the news you can find on today's edition of 14 Times. Available on every reputable newsstand near you. Tabletop board games behind Teen Massacre. Agent Tim McPherson of the NYPD revealed that the 5 teenagers that were brutally murdered in a derelict apartment were playing the controversial role-playing game, or RPG, Dark Dungeons the day they were killed. Detectives on the case suspect that the victims may have been slaughtered by an extraplanar entity that they accidentally summoned while playing the dreaded game. Oh crap, I thought I could scroll down. I wonder if we'll be in tomorrow's headlines. Tragedy as consulting firm stocks plummet. Following outbreak, total worker loss. Wayne Ellis, yeah, I know you think you're holy shit, but everyone thinks you're so goddamn great because of the Milkom account, and that I'm a has-been whose expiration date went up on January 1st, 1990. Well, fuck you. Because I made more money, banged more chicks, and did way more cocaine than any of you nerds ever will. Way more, asshole. And you know what? This moment will pass, and you'll be back to being a nobody, and I'll be back on the motherfucking top, baby. The only reason you even score this account is because of your inside man at Milkom. I want to see you pull the same kind of weight when you don't have some other member of your loser inbred family already working there. Hey, can you, P.S., can you cover for me next Friday, man? I got a hot weekend set up with my brother's widow. Come on, I know you'll come through. Mertmeister, Mertonator, the M-Machine, thanks, buddy. I owe you one, you piece of garbage. That's Wayne, executive officer of the douche. That inside man he's talking about is my uncle, Merton Jones. Yeah, same name as me. He's not the first one to give me shit about it. Acting like that's the reason I got the account, but I can assure you one thing. There's only one person who deserves any credit for this, and that's Merton Jones. I mean, me, Merton Jones. And nobody else, and I'm not going to cover for him next Friday. Fuck you, Wayne Mater, you 80s leftover, you second-rate nickname guy, anyway. What was I talking about? Well, that's done, so how am I going to run down the clock next? Yeah, let's do some work on the Milkom account. I should do some work on the Milkom account. I look around for inspiration. All I find is Milkom, which is very nutritional, of course. To the right of me, there's an old Milkom publicity poster, real vintage. Mayo, it's baby smooth. Come on, man, let's not eat babies. I think they were aiming for cute, but landed elsewhere. No inspiration there. I looked to my left to a more modern poster featuring their new mascot, Chad Gecko Chaz. Does not contain traces of human baby. I'm glad they're reiterating this. I guess that's better than their previous tries. It'll jazz your brain. Chaz to the brain. Let it chaz you. Etc. I mean, what does chaz as a verb mean? Is it really something I want happening to me? Doesn't sound like it. Well, that didn't help. I know I have to sit here and write some memos, convince everyone everything is super, but nothing comes out. That was a waste of time. I gaze into the screen and it almost gazes back. Its emptiness taunts me, pregnant with the promise of a vacuous copy. I can feel my very eyeballs go dry under its glare, burning up like the unfulfilled potential of my shortening future. Wait, what was I talking about again? I think that qualifies as enough work to earn my bathroom break. Time to open the floodgates of the sky, let the fella said. But as I get up, I hear a sound like 2 balloons wrestling coming up behind me. It must be those beekeepers again. Sure enough, as I get up, those beekeepers brace me. Why are you leaving your desk, Mr. Jones? You wouldn't happen to be feeling a bit under the weather, would you, Mr. Jones? Their faces are hidden, but they give off this upset vibe, like if the Michelin Man thought you'd eaten his lunch but wasn't sure. Have I done something to upset them? No, I'm just going to the bathroom. The bathroom during work hours? Doesn't that hurt your productivity rate, sir? You must have a really good reason for leaving your cubicle, sir. Some odd symptoms, perhaps. As soon as I mention symptoms, I think back to that damned protein shake. I hope I didn't make a horrible mistake. Nope, no symptoms, just, human, needs? Just have to, drain the to-go number to pee, Very well, sir. Go ahead. I do hope you're feeling absolutely wonderful, Mr. Jones. Yeah, I do. I mean, as much as any other day. Thanks for your concern, I guess. No need to thank us, sir. Your harmonious functioning is our concern, too. And we'll be making sure you remain properly harmonious, sir. We'll be seeing you, Mr. Jones. They seem to be on to me for some reason. I guess I should try not to draw their attention. I'll just head to the bathroom and keep my head down. Here at last, the common man's fortress of solitude. Here, we are all rendered equal. In this modern sense... Hey, Merton. Hey, Cletus. One of my fellow wage slaves walks out of a stall, bovine smile on his face and nothing in his eyes, and walks out of the bathroom, hands unwashed. Yeah, I'll just get on with it. You know, there's something going on here, something that's just out of sight, something I can feel, but just can't grasp, like something out of the corner of my eye that's gone when I look at it. There must be more to this than a food poisoning outbreak. That's gotta be it, and those beekeeper assholes, they're hiding something. They're way too aggressive. Like they're hiding something, right? And why did I have to try that disgusting protein shake? Bob, were a magnificent human being and all that, but fuck you and your healthy eating habits. I wonder if your last act was accidentally infecting me with a deadly disease. I moved towards the mirror to inspect my face. It looks normal, but so did Bob's until he suddenly broke out like a Play-Doh through a sieve. Suddenly I feel something. A tingle in my spine, a cold sweat breaking out. Fear. Oh, what's that? Someone's coming, I need to hide. I dart into one of the stalls and climb on top of the toilet so that they can't see me. Through the gap on the side of the door, I watch as two beekeepers walk in, chatting with each other. So, any news from Control? Same thing, keep a close watch on that Merton Jones fellow. If there's really a Morgellons outbreak here, he's most likely to be next. Not that it matters. They all pose a danger. This could be really bad. Well, bad news for the people here, I guess. They can't afford to let this go public. Yeah, we may just have to employ the good old scorched earth protocol. Too bad. Yes, too bad. So, how about those Browns? Very funny, Todd. Very fucking funny. Scorched earth? Oh god, I need to get out of here. I feel my pulse rising. What do they mean, scorched earth? Are they going to sanitize the place? And us with it? Oh man, what did I do? Let's think about this calmly. Calmly, they're going to disappear us. If this is a good time to panic, this is it. I need to get my stuff and get out. They probably have the building locked down. With the beekeepers gone, I come out of hiding. Okay. I need to get my stuff and get out of here without them realizing. Luckily, the locker room is just around the corner. I slowly approach the bathroom door and open it just enough to peek outside. The coast is clear. I scamper towards the locker room. As I move towards my locker, I notice this big dent on the door. What the hell? This wasn't here yesterday. Did someone try to break in? Never mind that now, I need to get out. I open the door and find myself staring into the sunglasses of a baby? What? What the heck? I hear an angry voice inside my head. Locker baby. Well, if it isn't douchebag boy from the planet Fuckface. Took you long enough. What? Was there a line at the glory hole? Can we go already, or do you have to get your tampons first, asshole? What the heck? End of chapter 1. That is quite a way to end a chapter. Holy crap. Oh, and the game just died. Okay. Wow. Okay, well that was, wow, that was interesting. But yeah, if you guys want to play this is Uncle Merton and Baby Virgle. There's only one chapter out so far that I've seen. But it's definitely worth checking out. If you guys liked it, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe because I need it. I need it. I've been stuck at 465, not gaining or losing, but I'm getting a lot of watch time, so I don't know. Maybe help, please. Alright guys, I'll see you.